In order to improve the delivery of oil to the Stuart 5A, I decided still to modify the piping and also the involved valves in order to build something like a balance for oil distribution. In the past, I had just the following construct. I was feeding oil via this pipe here, going up in like a cross circuit. Most of the oil went back, and there was, in the first version, there was no second valve on this line, so the oil went up here and was then distributed over the various pipes to the different positions at the Stuart 5A. But I realized when even if I open this valve in the first version, left it open, most of the oil went back, like in a cross circuit, into the tank of the mechanical lubricator. But unfortunately, still some oil went up here and went to the various positions. And during high speed, this was too much oil was still provided to the various parts of the Stuart 5A. So I decided to integrate a second valve here. And so now I could use both valves to build a balance for oiling. So if in the maximum, I close this valve, all oil is just sent back to the mechanical lubricator. And so with these two valves, I have now a perfect way to trigger the amount of oil which is provided to the Stuart 5A and the amount of oil which is sent back to the lubricator. And with this construct now, I have a perfect way to keep also, or to minimize the amount of oil which is provided to the machine, because on a long trip you lose really a lot of oil with these normal ways of regulation by mechanical lubricators. With this construct now, you are able to optimize it down to 0 even. Okay, now the construct had been installed and connected with the tubes to all the necessary parts of the Stuart 5A, which has to be lubricated. And this is a heavy steam oil in it. And now you can provide the oil to the right places. So now let's look if the oil is coming when I pump manually. And you can see the first drops of oil is coming if I turn the wheel. So it's working. And the job is done, and now I can manually regulate the oil flow via these wheels, up in this direction or back into the tank. Thank you for your attention.